In the final round of the 2026 Six Nations Championship, fans watching the iconic clash between France national rugby union team and England national rugby union team may notice something unusual about the French team's appearance. Instead of wearing their traditional deep blue jersey, France will take the field in a striking light blue shirt, a decision that has surprised and even confused some supporters ahead of the highly anticipated encounter. At first glance, the move away from the famous dark blue might appear unusual, particularly in a match where England traditionally wear white. Some fans have questioned whether the lighter shade could create a kit clash or make the teams difficult to distinguish during the game. However, the reasoning behind the decision has nothing to do with aesthetics alone. In fact, the change is deeply rooted in history and serves as a tribute to one of the most important milestones in French rugby. A tribute to 120 years of French rugby. The light blue jersey is being worn as part of a celebration marking the 120th anniversary of French international rugby. To commemorate this historic milestone, France has chosen to revive a design inspired by the jersey worn by the national team in 1906, the year they played their very first international match against England. That historic contest, often referred to as one of the earliest editions of the famous Anglo-French rivalry known as Le Crunch, took place long before modern rugby reached its current professional era. The kit worn during that inaugural match featured a lighter shade of blue than the deep royal tone that later became synonymous with the French national team. By reintroducing a similar color scheme more than a century later, the French rugby authorities aimed to pay homage to the origins of the sport in the country while celebrating the evolution of the national team. For supporters of the France national rugby union team, the shirt represents a powerful connection between past and present. Linking the pioneers of French rugby with today's generation of elite players competing on the international stage. Why the change has confused some fans. France's nickname, Les Bleus, literally translates to the Blues, referring to the iconic deep blue jersey that has become synonymous with the team. Traditionally, the home kit features this dark blue color with red and white accents, reflecting the colors of the French tricolor flag. Over the decades, the jersey has become one of the most recognizable symbols in world rugby. Because of that strong identity, the announcement of a lighter blue shirt sparked curiosity among fans. Many supporters initially wondered whether France had permanently changed their home colors or whether the shirt was part of a broader redesign. Others worried that wearing a pale blue jersey against England's white kit might create visibility issues during the match. However, tournament organizers and kit manufacturers have reassured supporters that the colors remain sufficiently distinct for players, referees and viewers to easily differentiate the teams on the field. In reality, the light blue shirt is a special edition kit created specifically for the anniversary celebration and will only be worn for this particular fixture. A historic rivalry revisited the decision to wear the commemorative jersey against England carries particular symbolic weight. The match between the two sides is one of rugby union's oldest and most intense rivalries, frequently referred to as Le Crunch due to the physical intensity and historical significance of their encounters. By unveiling the heritage-inspired shirt in this fixture, France is effectively recreating a link to that first international match in 1906. Back then, rugby was still developing as a global sport. France's introduction to international competition marked the beginning of a journey that would eventually lead to numerous championship victories, iconic players, and unforgettable moments in the Six Nations tournament. The anniversary jersey serves as a reminder of how far French rugby has come since those early days. Adidas leads the design and launched the commemorative jersey was designed and produced by Adidas, the official kit supplier for the French national rugby team, according to Adidas. The design deliberately blends historical inspiration with modern innovation. The aim was to create a shirt that reflects the spirit of early 20th century rugby while meeting the performance standards expected by today's professional athletes. In announcing the release of the jersey, Adidas described it as inspired by the 1906 kit. This jersey features a striking design that echoes the spirit of French rugby and honors the origins of the national team. The result is a shirt that immediately stands out from the modern kits typically worn in international rugby. Retro design elements. One of the most distinctive features of the anniversary jersey is its retro aesthetic. The shirt includes a classic polo-style collar, a design detail commonly seen in early rugby kits but rarely used in modern high-performance jerseys. This element instantly gives the garment a vintage feel, evoking the style of rugby players from the early 1900s. Another nostalgic detail is the simplified French rugby crest, which mirrors historical designs from the early days of the national team. Unlike many contemporary sports kits that rely on bold graphics and complex patterns, the anniversary shirt embraces a minimalist look. The light blue color dominates the design, allowing the historical references to take center stage. Modern performance technology. While the jersey pays tribute to the past, it also incorporates cutting-edge sportswear technology to meet the demands of modern rugby. One of the key innovations included in the design is Adidas ClimaCool technology. This feature is designed to enhance breathability and moisture management, helping players stay cool during intense physical activity. ClimaCool works by allowing heat and sweat to disperse more effectively, preventing the jersey from becoming heavy or uncomfortable during matches. This combination of heritage design and modern functionality ensures that the shirt is not only visually striking but also suitable for elite-level performance. Subtle modern touches. Although the jersey leans heavily into its historical inspiration, a few contemporary design elements remain. The Adidas logo appears discreetly on the chest, while the brand's iconic 3 stripes run along the sleeves. These stripes are colored in red, white and blue, representing the French national flag. These details serve as a bridge between past and present, maintaining the modern branding expected in professional sports while respecting the traditional aesthetic. Huge demand from fans. The unique design has proven extremely popular among rugby supporters. Shortly after its launch, the anniversary jersey quickly sold out, with demand far exceeding expectations. Fans eager to own a piece of rugby history rushed to secure the limited edition shirt. In response to the overwhelming demand, Adidas reopened pre-orders for a second production run, giving supporters another opportunity to purchase the commemorative kit. However, those who place orders may have to wait several months before receiving their jerseys due to the high volume of requests. Price and availability. The anniversary shirt is priced at approximately £85, placing it within the typical range for official international rugby jerseys. Fans can pre-order the jersey through the Adidas website and selected retail partners, though delivery times may vary depending on availability. Given the historic significance of the design and the limited production runs, many supporters view the jersey not only as sportswear but also as a collectible item celebrating an important milestone in French rugby history. Celebrating the heritage of the sport. The introduction of the light blue anniversary jersey highlights the growing trend among sports teams to celebrate their heritage through special edition kits. For France, the decision reflects a desire to honor the pioneers who helped establish rugby union in the country more than a century ago. A memorable moment for fans when France runs onto the field wearing the light blue jersey against England. The moment will carry significance beyond the result of the match. It will represent a celebration of 120 years of rugby history, connecting generations of players and supporters. For longtime fans, the jersey serves as a reminder of the sport's roots. For younger supporters, it offers a glimpse into the traditions that helped shape modern rugby. Either way, the anniversary kit ensures that this year's meeting between France and England will be remembered not only for the action on the field but also for the unique tribute to the history of French rugby.